Alright, here are solutions to quiz 6. We're asked to use factoring by grouping to factor this polynomial here. So what you want to do is take the first two terms there and find the greatest common factor. What the greatest common factor there is 2x cubed, which leaves you with 4x to the 5th in this first term and negative 3 in this second term. Then you look at this group over here and you want to pull out the greatest common factor. And hopefully what we'll be left with is 4x to the 5th minus 3. So what you got to pull out is negative x squared. And sure enough, that will leave us with 4x to the 5th minus 3. And if you can get to this step, then you notice they both have this 4x. You think of it as two terms. There's one, there's the other. They both have this 4x to the 5th minus 3 in them. So you pull that out in front, and you get 4x to the 5th minus 3 times whatever's left over. What's left over here is 2x cubed. What's left over here is negative x squared. I think you'd stop right here. Factoring by grouping, we're done. And move on to this second one. 2 here. Let's see, we're asked to factor this polynomial. It's got a leading coefficient of 1, which is good. So what we need is two numbers. This one's a little bit hard because it's got x's and y's, but we saw these on the homework. Two numbers that add to negative 6y, everything except for the x in this middle term, and multiply to 8y squared. And so what that's going to be is something to do with y here. Kind of think about just the coefficient here. Two numbers that add to negative 6 and multiply to 8. If you think about that for a little while, I think you'll get negative 4 and negative 2. But to get the y's in there, the two numbers that we need are negative 4y and negative 2y. And the way I can prove that to you is try adding these up. You'll get this number, multiply those together, you'll get this number. Now once you get those two answers, we can write our final answer as x plus one of these numbers, so x minus 4y, times x plus the other one, x minus 2y. If you're not sure you did this right, try multiplying these back together. I think what you'll end up with is exactly what we got up here, so you'll know that you did it right. And that is the end of this perfect problem.